So as you mentioned, when you gave your interviews, you gave totally in Hindi, so you didn't know English at all. And right now you are able to
Mm,
communicate with people with a proper smile confidently.
yeah.
It means you have done a really remarkable job. You have actually given time to this language. So I'm really super excited to know.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, just allow me a moment. Oh, yeah. Okay. So good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing well, ma'am. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm also doing exceptionally well. Thank you so much for asking me to tell me first about my voice. Am I audible properly?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible and visible to me properly.
That's great. Awesome. Yeah. So tell me, how's your day going so far?
My day is going very well, and thank you for
Hmm.
asking. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in office right now. And, yeah.
You are in the office right now.
Yes, yes.
What do you do? May I know about yourself since we are meeting for the very first time? So yeah, just give you a short introduction.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. First of all, I would like to say thank you to you because for accepting my request.
You're welcome.
And yes, so okay, my name is Naval, and I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Wow.
And if I talk about my profession, currently I am working in a company as an e-commerce executive.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been more than 3 years. I have been working in this company
Hmm.
as an e-commerce executive. And apart from this, these days I am working on my communication skills as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's all about.
Oh wow, that's good to know. And you are from Jaipur, Rajasthan. I was there for 1 year and 6 months, right? Around 2 months, 2 years, I guess. Yeah, I was
Yes,
there.
I have seen. Yes, yes, I have seen many videos of yours. Yeah,
Okay.
so I know. Yeah.
Okay. So you are working in a company. So may I know first, how did you crack the interview?
So when I was in my when I was doing my graduation, so that time I was doing BSc, so I had no interest in BSc
Mm-hmm.
in that field. So I had to choose another field.
Mm-hmm.
So I chose e-commerce field because it is growing very rapidly these days, and at that time it was growing very fast. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to go to in this field.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a course that is digital marketing and advanced Excel course.
Mm-hmm.
So after doing that course, I took interview,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and I got selected. One of them I got selected. I took two, 3 interviews, then I got selected one of them. Yeah,
2 to 3.
yes.
Still, it's
My
great
interview
that
was like
after just two
my
to
first,
three.
my first,
Uh-huh.
yeah, my first interview was not good because I was very nervous in my first interview, and I could not, convey my thoughts and ideas properly
Mm-hmm.
to the interviewer. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah,
that
but
is
then in next time, like
understandable.
in last interview,
Hmm.
yes, ma'am.
So for that, you must prepare your interview, like introduction and everything, also in English that time. So, was it difficult or was it cakewalk for you to crack the
That,
interview in English?
to be honest, ma'am, that time I did not know English at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But so I had given my interview in Hindi.
in Hindi. Okay.
Yes, yes. But
Mm.
later I realized that English is very much important in this field.
English is
So because
imperative,
what
absolutely.
mm, so once my boss told I had once my boss told me that Naval, you have to attend a meeting
Mm-hmm.
with friends. So
Mm-hmm.
at that time, yeah, I didn't realize that this meeting is going to happen in English language in English.
Mm-hmm.
So they came and they started talking in English, and I saw, oh my God,
Oh my
how
God.
will I how will I talk? Yeah, how will I talk to them? Though I could not convey, but I still tried, and but I could not speak properly, and that time I felt so embarrassed about myself.
How will I
100%.
talk to them? How will I talk to them? You thought that time, okay? So right now, if you are talking about
Yeah.
past incident that you were talking in future, then you can say, how would I talk to them? I thought, how would
How
I
would I?
talk to them? Yeah. So when
Okay.
did you
Okay.
exactly join? Like how many years?
It's been more than 3 years. Like
More
I
than 3 years.
don't.
So maybe since then you have been learning the language.
No, after like 1 year,
It's been one
when I
year.
started learning. Yeah.
So as you mentioned, when you gave your interviews, you gave totally in Hindi, so you didn't know English at all. And right now you are able to
Mm.
communicate with people with a proper smile, confidently.
Yeah.
It means you have done a really remarkable job. You have actually given time to this language. So I'm really super excited to know what was that, because many people are working professionals and they have same issues, like they are not able to deliver their ideas content in English.
Mm.
At the same time, they are not able to see any improvement in themselves. So first let me know, have
Yes.
you
Yes.
joined any offline online coaching, or have you done something in it?
Mm. No, when I started my English speaking journey, so
Mm-hmm.
that time, so like I was practicing for 1 month in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So that time I realized, yeah, so I could not, that time I was thinking like I could not learn this language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it is very tough. Grammar is very tough because I was learning grammar in
Mm-hmm.
first. Then I was I was thinking that I cannot learn this language at
Mm-hmm.
all because it was very difficult that time. But later, um, I used to watch, a lot of videos on YouTube, and
Mm-hmm.
that time got to know about you and Ashutosh sir, and they were, yeah, you also done your graduation in Korean language, and uh, so it motivated me that if you guys can learn, why can't I learn this language?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it motivated me, and yes, I then I continue my journey. Yeah, I continue. Yeah, I'm doing practice continuously.
Okay, so exactly I want to know what is that practices, but as you mentioned that initially for 1 month you were just learning grammar pattern, right? And you had the thought
Yeah,
that I am not able to speak English, I could not be able to speak ever, or this is not for me, and you were doing the grammar portion first, okay? So how did the grammar pattern
yeah,
help you, and later you started watching YouTube videos, as you mentioned, maybe conversational videos,
yeah,
right? So what is the exact
yeah.
practice for speaking that you did?
Yes. So first, I started listening videos on YouTube.
Yes.
Then, yeah, I was watching your videos, Ashutosh videos, and there were other YouTubers as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I was watching those videos.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started practicing, speaking on free platforms like HelloTalk, Hi Local, and I was started
Hmm.
practicing English speaking. Then I gained some confidence on
Hmm.
those platforms.
This is the
Yeah,
right
so it
right
helped me
one.
a lot.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then you started using various applications, different applications for speaking practice. So did
Yeah.
you get the co-learners there?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
yeah I
Hmm.
yeah
So first I want to tell everyone who are watching this video that just hoping or just having the desire to speak English fluently, become fluent, good at English is not going to help you. Second, just joining a course or just enrolling yourself in a particular coaching or a particular course is not going to help you ultimately. And yes, this one doubt, as he mentioned, now, this one doubt comes in everyone's mind that this is not for me, this language is not for me, or I guess I am not able to speak, or I could not do it at all. It happens with every single one. It happened with me too. At a certain point of time, I was also doubting myself that I'm not able to speak at all, but I have done. So, if you consistently put efforts into practice, if you maintain the consistency, you can definitely have or get the fluency you desire for. Okay, so that is the nice point, that you didn't quit and you just practice consistently, and still you are doing, right?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
one thing, I would like to say that, if you want to speak, then you will have to practice speaking.
Practice. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. This is the
yeah,
main. That is why I'm asking. Like initially you started
yeah.
with grammar, then YouTube videos. Then how did you start speaking? Which is the like you downloaded some applications and you started talking to some co-learners. Okay. So let's talk now about the present situation. So what are the areas that you are still, facing some issues with?
Yes, so when it comes to any topic, like any random topic, I'm not
Mm.
able to speak, confidently and, for a long time.
Mm.
Yeah, but 2, 3 minutes, I'm not able to speak at least 2, 3 minutes on that topic. You
Okay.
know.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So let's discuss a
And
topic today.
okay,
Yeah. So
I will
let's
try.
see. Yeah. So as you are also aware of AI nowadays, AI in the market, AI is booming everywhere. People are talking about that. So let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of it. You can include technology part too. It is already in it. Okay. Yeah. So you can take
Okay.
1 minute to prepare a little bit. And I can give you a short hint here, which is if you are going to explain any topic, just try to think in points. Like if I have to mention some advantages and disadvantages, particularly, I should focus on three advantages and three disadvantages. It becomes easier for your mind to just first think in points one, two, three. Okay, done. Yeah. So you can take 1 minute to prepare and do let me know when you are ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Yeah. Go on. Your time. Let me start your timer too, so I can check if you can speak for. Like, let's check how many minutes you can speak on a topic. Your time starts now.
Yes. So if I talk about AI, so it is known as a artificial intelligence. So, if I talk about advantages and disadvantages of AI, so first of all, I would like to talk about advantages. So, if we are using AI, so it saves our lot of time. We can do, critical task in a less time.
Mm.
So in that way, it helps us a lot.
Mm.
And we can create videos, we can create, thumbnails by using AI, we can create, different voices,
Mm.
and and, we can do, we can get answers of
Mm.
everything in a second.
Mm.
Like when we
Yeah.
search on Google, so we get answers like in a links, like website, we get, website links. But AI will give you, exact answers, like
Mm.
whatever you are searching for. Yeah.
Mm.
So this is the one of the advantages of it. And if I talk about disadvantages, so
Mm.
these days many people are using AI for, for their personal purpose, like, for like they are, when it comes to, like, these days deepfake video is viral, going viral. Yeah.
Mm.
So, last recently, I have seen Virat Kohli's video.
Mm.
So he was creating AI. So in
Mm.
that, he was talking to, Subman Gill cannot break my records, but he
Mm.
did not, he did not say like that.
Mm.
So yeah, it was deepfake video. So people are misusing AI to
Mm.
create, deepfake video,
Mm.
and it can be very, bad for for someone else's image.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. And it can, create voices. So people can use your voice,
Mm.
and they can, yeah, they can call you, they can call your friends, and they can ask for money.
Mm.
So yeah, people are getting, people are getting robbed by,
Mm.
uh,
Yeah.
so that's all. Yeah.
See. Wow. You spoke for 2 minutes 40 seconds. You can see the timer. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah. It was too spontaneous, right? It was too spontaneous. But you were able to speak a little bit on it. Why? Because you have a little background knowledge. On day to day basis, you are watching something, you are getting something from people, as you talked about the robbing thing, okay? And people are using others' voice or others' face on it. And then you talked about the
Mhm.
positive part too, like it saves our time, and you talked about the accuracy, and you talked about
Mhm.
the more creatively, like people can create things or videos and
Mhm.
all that more creatively than, yeah. uh at the
Yes,
same
ma'am.
time, you can say because of AI, people are becoming more like you can say lazy, lethargic, that
Please,
like
please.
earlier they need to wake up early to complete their task, but now they can wake up
Mhm.
late too, and they know they will use AI and they will be able to complete the task. At the same time, it yeah, saves our time. That's really a great point. So you were able to mention, and when I gave you the hint to mention in three points, it became easier for you to think. For your mind, it became easier to think faster. Yeah, and you took really, I guess, 30
Yes, ma'am.
seconds to prepare. Yes. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what you can do is, whenever it is about talking about topics, so nowadays, as you are consuming content already on YouTube, right? So when you are watching people,
Mhm.
you will get a lot of topics they are discussing in those sessions. Yeah. So
Mhm.
each topic you can note down topic, and at the same time, what else you can do is, you can also use the AI chat GPT and ask for several topics in English. Okay, once you get 30
Mhm.
topics, make a plan for 30 days, for a month, 30 topics.
Mhm.
Every day pick one topic. First, go spontaneously. Like, see the topic, go spontaneously. How much you know, how much you can speak. If something is that you can mention in points, go with points. If something which you can just speak like in a normal way, then you go with that. Later, see
Oh,
after the assessment of your own self, start reading about the topic. Like you can get a lot of articles on different applications, but at the same time, if you don't know much about the topic, ask ChatGPT. Read about it.
yes,
Gain the knowledge.
yes, yes,
Once you have the knowledge, you will feel more confident, because once you have the knowledge, you will be like, ask me anything. I'm good to go.
yes.
Yeah?
Mm. I have seen, yes, ma'am, you are right. Absolutely, I will try this
Hmm.
activity. And I have seen one of your videos. In that video, you were talking to one of your subscribers. So you were asking, you were giving her, topics like time, friends,
Hmm.
family.
Hmm.
So yeah. So I was watching that video and I tried to speak on those topics and yeah, it
Hmm.
helped me a lot.
Huh. So what you can do is go with the basic topic first, and then a little intermediate, then advanced. So if you want to really see extreme level of improvement in yourself, so what you can do is make a 3 months proper plan. 30 topics basic, 30 topics intermediate, and 30 topics then advanced, and follow it for 3
Advanced.
months. And after 3 months, you will feel, and you will say, people will also be able to see a drastic change in your way of speaking, and you will feel more confident. Once you have the knowledge of language and then knowledge of each topic, like nobody can stop you speak English fluently and effectively, no one.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And
definitely.
whenever you are going to practice any topic, just read about it first. Like go spontaneously, then read, then speak. So it will definitely enhance your knowledge part. Now, a little bit feedback here about the face expressions while speaking. Like right now, when you're talking to me, you are keeping a little smile on your face. But when you were explaining the topic for 2 minutes, you were a little serious. And I understand it can be because of your first session. You are talking to me for the very first time. It can be a little nervousness. It can be like
Yes,
a topic was really spontaneous. That also can be a reason. But still, I would love to tell you that when you practice at home on different topics, try to focus on the facial expression too. So what you can do is practice in front of mirror or in front of camera, like record yourself. So you can assess your facial expressions too. Okay. Yeah. Second
okay,
thing,
ma'am.
focus upon the tone part too. So when you were talking, the tone was similar. There was no high, low pitches. Like it was totally similar. That also you can focus upon. If I'm telling you, if you want to speak English impressively, that is why. Otherwise, if you know English, you have knowledge, you can just go like. in your working profession, you can just go with that. You don't need that much expressions or tone, but if you want to speak impressively, then you need expressions, impression, like body language really plays a vital role in it. Yeah, you must know about it.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. I know
And in
about
that, facial expressions are like imperative. Yeah.
it. Yes.
Uh, Now tell me if you want to ask me any question.
Yes, so I want to ask you, ma'am, one question is when it comes to vocabulary, I'm not able to, gather a lot of vocabulary. Like I'm not able to learn a lot of vocabulary. So how should what should I do to learn vocabulary? I speak simple English. Not I don't use a little bit advanced word.
Mm-hmm. It is again the
Yeah, so
same
how can I
way. Start learning 2 words a day. 2 words a day. Early in the morning, learn 2 words a day. Throughout the day, like while walking, if you have 2 minutes in between, 3 minutes in between, short break in between, tea break in between, like keep that in your mobile phone to vocabulary. Look at them once or twice. Look at them. Or while talking to people, when you talk on different applications, just revise them and then talk and then go and try to use them. Start learning 2 words a day and then start using deliberately. Initially, you need to pay more attention towards in it and you have to use them deliberately. Later, it will become a part of your own dictionary. Then it comes automatically, uh, effortlessly while speaking. So that you can try. Okay.
okay, ma'am, definitely I will try. Thanks so much, ma'am.
Yeah. Anything else
And
that I can help you with?
no, ma'am. And ma'am, you are from Ganganagar, so you are now in Ganganagar. You are making videos from Ganganagar, like
Yeah,
taking
I'm
sessions
my
from
home
Ganganagar.
right now at my home. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I have seen your previous videos. Like you were in Jaipur,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you were taking sessions from here, and now you are. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So it was like later I thought, why would I stay Jaipur if I have to focus? Now, that time I was a little skeptical that I would maybe prefer to do something else to offline or maybe go somewhere else and join something else. But later I finally decided and thought to just pursue my career in this field and focus on YouTube and online sessions. Like this is, I guess, easier for me and I love doing so. I finally took the final decision and came here and started doing everything from here. At the same time, like I was getting thinner and thinner when I was there, like because of the mess food, like provided by the uh, PZ only, so it was
Mm,
not that much new yeah, that was not healthy for me. And I have been staying outside only since 2008. In my sixth standard I got admission in Navodaya. Later I went to JNU Jharkhand, so I was always outside and having food from outside only, like cooked by others. And I was facing some issues, then I started facing some issues in my health. So I thought, let's shift to home, and very soon I guess I'll get married too, so I will not have much time to stay with my family. So I thought to stay at least 2 years I have, so I can spend the quality time with my family too. At the same time I can
yeah,
work.
definitely.
So that is why I just took the decision to stay here only.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. Okay,
Yeah,
have a
you're welcome. You're welcome. It was really lovely talking to you. And you are very, I guess, studious personality, hardworking, because being a working professional, you are making a different time for your practices too, which is great. And just maintain the consistency in just, if you have completed 1 year in this field, after one more year, you will be able to see a drastic change in yourself if you maintain the consistency. So this is the only key here, and you can make the proper plan too, which I shared with you. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for your guidance. I will
Yeah, yeah.
pass on every
You're welcome.
whatever you have said.
Thank you so much and have a nice day
Yeah.
ahead. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.